Hey everyone, this is Judy with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be setting up and planning the last week in September into October, so September 27th through October 3rd in my social media dashboard planner. And the theme I'm going with, the planner decorating theme challenge, the one for Plannable September 2021, and I will link it in the description box, is Falling for Florals. And I thought, well, that's easy peasy. It'll give me a chance to use my really super big florals that are in some of the sticker books, like Live, Love, Posh and Kelva Plan. Let me show you. So if you missed out on the Kelva Plan Fall Florals book, these are just ginormous, and they would be beautiful in this big space that I use for decoration, and I definitely plan on doing that. Like these, some of the really big ones I think would just be so awesome in this planner, and I thought, well, that's what I'll do. But then I saw a bunch of spreads that had already done that, and I was like, well, you know me, guys, if you've followed me at all, you know I like to try to do things that are different. So but in the course of planning this out, I was looking through all my sticker books, and I had the Live, Love, Posh or Autumn Blooms book. And when I saw these, I thought, hey, I have a piece of scrapbook paper that looks kind of like that. So I pulled out this scrapbook paper pad. It's called Sunset Fields. This is currently at Michael's. You can get this scrapbook paper pad at Michael's because it has this sheet of paper in it. And I thought this matched well enough that maybe I could use some of these on the right hand side to kind of tie the two together. The other thing I can do is fussy cut out of the scraps. So I haven't completely committed to one idea or the other yet. But what I do want to do that is not something I've done before is, this is very busy. So I could put a couple big white sticker boxes on there for my to-do lists. But this paper pad also has this paper in yellow and orange and even in purple. And I thought I will cut, if I cut my boxes this size, the normal dashboard size, out of this paper, it actually still leaves me enough paper to still do a spread out of it. If I cut, see, if I cut along this side, that is more than enough to get boxes out of. And just since it all came out of the same scrapbook paper pad, it all coordinates. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to cut two big boxes out of those and use them on this page. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is cut this down to size. So I've got my marks on here, my 7 wide by 9 1/4 tall, and there's really no directionality to this. It doesn't matter what, there's no specific spot on here that I definitely want to use. There we go. So if I decide I want to fussy cut out like this little bit here for the corner or something, we'll see. So let's set those off to the side out of the way. All right. And then the next thing I want to do before I put my paper trimmer away is measure these boxes. 3.123. We'll go 3.5. 1, 2, 3. We'll go 3.5. So I'm going to cut a 3.5 inch strip off of each one of these. Okay, so here's 3.5. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm not fitting it into an existing box. Okay, and as you can see then, I still have more than enough paper to get a full page out of that for a different spread. Let's do the same thing on this one. Okay, now so now if I want them to be about this wide, let's see, how wide is that now? So it's about 8 centimeters wide. I could go 7.5. I want to make it a little bit small because I want that pattern, that page to show through. So let's go about 7.5. So what I'm going to do now is chop off about 7.5 of this. So upside down to me is centimeters. So if I go to here, that's 7.5. There we go. So that should be about, yep, it's a little bit longer, and I did that on purpose because it's the end of the month and I need the space. So do one out of this one. Okay, so there are my two to-do boxes. I can write right on those. All right, so let me go ahead and punch this real quick. Now I do want to look at, if I'm going to put September, October, I think I want to put it here. I think it'll show up a little bit better there. So let's go ahead and punch this side of this piece of paper. I need to empty my punch. All right, let me grab a September, October. But these are going to go on here maybe like this, perfectly coordinated. So I grabbed my opaque September, Octobers because I'm hoping, since I have this light space to put them in, it's going to show. So let's pick a font we like. A nice big strong heavy one maybe to help it show up. Maybe this one. I think this one. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut out September and October from this same font. Grab my straight edge and my craft knife and just cut these out. And actually, I think, let's see what they do. SEP. So if I just do, I'm going to go ahead and grab the T, just because I feel like there's a little bit more space between the T and the E. OCT of the same font, but I'm going to keep this clear space, and here's why. I want to be able to draw my diagonal line on there. If you want to see how I made these, check my DIY playlist on my YouTube channel. I do have one called Making Monthly Covers or Monthly Stickers or something like that, and that's where these are. Okay, so I'm done with these. Now what I can do is piece these together and draw my slash right on there. So I'm going to grab a black Sharpie and let's go ahead and stick these on. So, oh yeah, that's going to show up nice. And then see how I have space there, and I can use my Sharpie to draw my slash. And then let's go ahead and grab my, let's see, we can use a circle stencil, the circle stencil and the square stencil, and I'm just going to see, there's 7, looks like I can fit 10 or 11 on there. Actually, what I should do first though is find what I'm going to use as my to-do, my action words. There was actually one more little strip of paper I wanted to cut. I wanted to cut, since I have yellow on this side, I think I want to cut a tiny little bit of orange to glue up here to put my YouTube sticker on. So I'm going to go ahead and get my paper trimmer out one more time and just cut a little piece of paper. I want to try to make this stuff match as much as possible. So I just need the tiniest little strip of this. So I'm just going to cut a teeny tiny little strip like that. That might have been too small. Yeah, I think that's too small. Let's try this one more time. Okay, and then I think I need to trim it about there. This is, as you can see, very rough. I guess I could use scissors for this. This is kind of silly, isn't it? All right. Let's see how I did. Yep, perfect. Okay, so I could put YouTube videos on there. And then I could do a yellow little strip on this one and an orange little strip on this one for my action words. Like schedule and filming, and that would match. Or let's see, I pulled this, I pulled the Mega Rainbow sticker book because it's got like all the colors in it, and I could see, what do we have in orange and yellow? Yep, that'll work. Let's just use these. Let's go with here, and I'm with the yellow one on the orange. So videos is going here. And then orange on yellow is going to be, let's do themes or schedule. Wish there was a long one. I could totally just use that for YouTube videos, but let's go ahead and stick YouTube videos on this one. I think it's time. Let me go ahead and grab a piece of wax paper, protect my desk, or here's contact paper. Let's go ahead and put some tape runner on the back of this. Whoops. And before I stick this down, the tape runner was wider than the paper, so there's a little on the edges, but you can just rub that off. That's what I was just doing. Perfectly matched. Next, while I have this out, let's just go ahead and Franken plan this together. So this is my current week spread. I need to turn from this page to this page. So I'm going to go all the way around this with some tape runner, even in between the punches. And then we're going to go ahead and just line this up very carefully right around the punches. Let it fall. There we go. Okay. Last but not least, I want to put these two boxes on here. Since I've got the September, October up there, I think I want to offset them a little bit just to make it more interesting. So I think I'll go like that. And then I could put my action words up here. So let's start with this one. And then I'm just going to write right on these, you guys. And then I wanted the orange one for above that. So we'll put this here. Perfect. All right, let's do this one. And then videos is going above this one. And keep this handy in case I want to pull quotes out of it at the orange and yellow section. So this is what we have so far. Next, let's look for, so for bullet points, I have this clean color dot zig, which this does bleed through the Happy Planner paper. However, since I've got this 2 layers of scrapbook paper that I'm going to be dotting on, I think I'll definitely be okay to use this over here. I'm using the purple because there's purple on the page. Now, this is a much brighter purple than this, but I'm hoping by putting it on yellow and on the orange, it kind of dulls it down a little bit. Let's just test. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Nice and earthy and matches. So what I'm going to do is pull another page, and I'm gonna just line it up and use it to help me estimate where my dots need to go, right? So if I line this box up and I could just put them, I can just kind of eyeball it and put them, line them up, boom, 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 where these are. So here goes. Let's see how well I do. Perfect. All right, and then for this one, we'll do the same thing. Excellent. There we go. Okay, looking good so far. Let's find some habit trackers. So I kind of thinking some nice big ones. Orange. I could use 3 of those. Ooh, look at those. I don't like the pink though. That one would work, but I need 3. I'd want to take this as an opportunity to use some bigger ones. How about these? These match. These colors really match well. So these are from the, I think the Wellness. Gold Wellness. Yep. All right, so let's grab 3 of these. I can do green. I can do orange. This kind of purpley color. This week's habit, this week's habit, this week's habit. I've got a big yellow box, so let's not do, I gotta figure out where I'm putting them. And I got a big orange box too. Where am I putting them? I could do 1, 2, 3. Putting those boxes staggered is kind of throwing me off. 1, 2, 3. Maybe, since I've got orange and yellow, maybe I should do this kind of purplish and green. Like 2 greens and a purple, maybe. I could do 1, 2, 3, maybe. No. Whew, I really messed myself up. Let's see what shape they are first. Okay, green, green, purple. All right, guys, I really messed myself up by staggering those boxes, actually. 1, 2, 3. What if I did that? That's about the only thing I can see that won't look awkward, I think. Sorry, I wish I could hear you guys telling me what you want me to do. I can't today. That works. Okay. So let's come back, switch gears and come over here and work on this side a little bit. So I have these stickers that I got from LuxKittyDesigns, and I will link that in the description box. But I just thought this color palette matched so well. The yellow, the orange, the purple. So I want to use these as my stat boxes. So I just, each day I record my number of followers on subscribers on YouTube and followers on Instagram. And then the net change. So let's use these. I'll do purple. Try not to put orange right next to orange. So if I do purple and then come up and do yellow, and then we come to, I think I'll go ahead and include the pink, even though there really isn't this coral pink color. I think it matches well enough. So, and then we'll do purple over here, yellow over here, and then that coral color. And then the orange is on there twice as well. Those are cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Then a while back, when I was doing hydration stickers for my wellness planner, I went ahead and played with trying to get the dots on here to match up for my to-do list stickers. So I have these, and I've used them once, and they were just fine. So I'm thinking maybe this really, really dark purple, yeah, that matches pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. They should match up spacing wise pretty darn close. Yeah. And actually it's good I chose that color. I didn't even think about it, but that purple over here kind of matches with that purple there. So, okay. I still feel like I want to bring some floral over to this side, but I think the color schemes are matching really nicely so far. So the other thing is I finally just got my order from Happy Planner. It took them almost the entire week to even send it. And of course I had some stuff that got canceled. But anyway, I happen to have this still sitting out on my desk, so I wanted to go ahead and get something for down here, my weekend banner space, from this page. So I'm thinking I could do green, actually. Maybe, if I put green down here, is it going to look awkward? Because I think I'm going to do green. So let's look for something. Look how far you've come. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that goes really well with, I didn't even mention, this is my 1-year anniversary, you guys, of being on YouTube. So the first video I ever filmed was posted on September 30th, but I was too afraid. I didn't even tell anybody I had posted a video or created a YouTube channel for like 2 or 3 more days. So somewhere around in here, I would consider my 1-year anniversary of YouTube. So that's pretty cool. That actually fits really, really well. I didn't even think about that. Okay. All we have left then is to bring some florals over here and some kind of quote. And I would love to hand letter. I want to get much more into hand lettering, but even with a blackest black pen, I don't think it's going to show up very well over these florals. So let's, that's why, another reason why I had this sticker book out. When I was flipping through it, I noticed, so clear quotes aren't going to work very well on this, although that worked pretty well. So let's see what we got in here. Oh, wait, I'll be right back. So the thought that struck me was how much I'm loving supporting small businesses right now. And I just used, these are according to Ali. She's one of the original squad members, or I think she was original. Back when I started Happy Planning in 2016, 2017, the squad members were Heather Kell, At Home with Kita, Planning with Bumble, Mary Ellen Houston, and according to Ali. So she opened her own sticker shop, and I just got this sticker sheet, Empowering, and I love these quotes. So I'm hoping if I kind of maybe stick over this lightest area, much like this, it's going to show up okay. So let's pick a women's empowerment quote for my 1-year anniversary. Your direction is more important than your speed. So it's really important not to fall into that whole comparison is the thief of joy. I may not be growing the fastest, but it's my direction, not my speed. So and I know I could put this on white sticker paper and really make it pop, but I kind of want the page to show through, you know? So let's hopefully this is still readable. Your direction is more important than your speed. Okay, well, it's not, yeah, you can read it. It's okay. I like it. I'm glad I chose it. So according to Ali, love her. I will definitely link her in the description box so you can grab some of these. Okay, so last but not least, I need to decide how I'm going to bring florals to this side because everything else, oh, coffee cups. I lied. Not last but not least. So I know there are lots of different coffee and tea cups in this book. Lots of beautiful quotes, but I'm afraid they're just a little too petite, thin, delicate to show up real well. So let's go with the smaller coffee cup over here. Very nice. Love it. There we go. All right. And then along the lines of supporting small business, I do have some social media stickers that I got from other small businesses. So we could use these, although that is very, very bright. So this is Sticker Fever, and that's a little kitty cat. Instagram. So the problem is these aren't really Instagram. Well, this is YouTube videos, but how about planner kitties? Like working on their laptops, that's cool. So I have this Sticker Fever one. That's cute. Let's do that. Let's do that one here. Yeah. Cute. Okay. And then I could do this one since it's also Sticker Fever. Working on the laptop on this corner. That's cute. I like it. It doesn't always have to be coffee everywhere, you guys. There we go. Yes, those are cute. So I will link Sticker Fever in the description box. I also have MaxiCat Stuff and more of the Lux Kitty. So the reason I got these was because I got these. They're both from Lux Kitty. So, and I just used these. If you follow me, then you will have seen many of these in my catch-all spread that just posted. Okay, so that is that. Let's figure out the florals. So do I want to fussy cut or do I want, I think you guys, I'm thinking really honestly, I think I just want to go ahead and use these. Keep it simple. So the question is, are any of these small enough to be able to work for me though? Because they match so well. Like, okay, let's just start. So I want to put them there and I want to put them here. Well, I really don't have any choice. This one has to go here like this. I definitely wanted to use the daisy because, at least I assume it's a daisy because it matches that. So if I go, so I've got purple, yellowy, orange. Then I want to contrast purple next to yellowy orange. So if I go kind of this way, I've got the contrasting colors next to each other. That matches. Oh my gosh, that matches so well. That actually looks kind of like a daisy the way I cut it there. There. Oh my gosh, that matches so well. I'm so glad I went ahead and did that. I'm tempted to go ahead and put a little bit of this one on there too, but I'm kind of out of room down here. I think it's done. All right, so, but just so you can keep it in mind, if you hadn't had matching stickers like me, you could easily have cut out a corner or an edge or a spot and just stuck that on there. That would have worked just as well to bring the flowers across. So, all right, let's put it in my planner. It's gonna look fantastic on the gold discs. No I already did the frankenplaning. I was gonna say no frankenplaning required, but I already did it. So there we go. There is my Falling for Florals spread in my dashboard social media planner for the week of September 27th through October 3rd. I hope you liked this video. I hope it gave you some ideas on how to get outside the box and do something a little different and unique for yourself. Remember, it's your planner. You can do whatever you want in your planner. The only rules that matter are your own rules. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.